Hey, welcome or welcome back to Mo the Taropist. This is your girl Mo, and I'm back to do another reading with you today. I know you can't see my sidekick on the other side of the screen, but my youngest is here. She's watching. All right. So this is gonna just be a collective reading. Whatever comes out, comes out. The first card out is I want to call it the Fool card, but it's the Come to the Edge card.
I love it.
This is the card about taking that leap, understanding that old cycles are completed. They're not worth your time, your energy, your space anymore. You are ready to evolve and grow into something greater and bigger and grander than you've ever imagined before. I've seen the Fates card in there, and that is about this time of your life, this position you're in, being fated. It was destined, okay? Basically, there is no way around where you're at right now or where you're going. If it's a desire you have that has been implanted into you, this is a desire that is going to stay and is going to see the fruition. It's going to see the new beginning with you. Your blessings are going to come. Bottom of the deck, not the bottom of the deck. The card that flew out is Here and Now. Be present in your everyday moment. Stop worrying so much about the past. Stop worrying so much about the future. At this time in our lives, it's important about being here. Being focused on what we have going for us now, today. And the last collective message, this card came out exactly like this. Observer in reverse. And it's talking all about no longer just being the looker. No longer just being the watcher. Being the action taker with the Come to the Edge. Taking the action. Taking the leap in faith. So soon you can just sit in the here and now. And that could be your present energy. You are presently seeing all that worrying you've been doing. All that impatientness that you've been holding on to. You finally let it go. And you're here and now. You're sitting. You're just sitting and enjoying everything that has been and everything that will be. You're enjoying it. And I love that for you. You're staying loyal to who you are, to where you're going. You are becoming more loyal to who it is you want to be and who it is you've been seeking to transform into this whole time. You've been spending a lot of time in your head analyzing. This is very much so giving the Ace of Swords energy. You've been going round and round and round again. But understand you have a new life. Just sit in the present moment. Even if it feels hard, even if it feels stagnant, even if it feels overwhelming. A great sense of overwhelm. Even if it feels that way, it's important that you stay true. You stay true to the direction you are headed. 7-7, 77. 8s could be significant. 5, specifically 7, 8, 9. So end of a cycle, like literally the final steps of a cycle. Final steps of a mission. Final steps of an observation. The final stages. There's something, Spirit has been nudging you to do something different. Nudging you to move forward in something. Spirit has been guiding you. And Spirit has been not just guiding you, but trying to push you towards those next steps. Pushing you towards this new life, because in the here and now, you will see you no longer have to go round and round about something. And your new life is on the precipice. I don't think I said that word right. You're on the precipice, on the brink of a new life. Just stay loyal to who you are and where you're going. You know it's time to leave a situation. Don't be resistant of this. Be strong. Be steady. Be... I don't know. I don't talk like this. Stark fast? What the fuck is that? Stark fast. Okay. If you know what that is, you'll have to let me know what that means in the comments. Because like I said, I don't be talking like that. Okay, but you want to be start fast, whatever that means. And then to the sea. This is giving Six of Swords energy. So I'm taking the time to float away. To go where the wind is taking you. And then what's interesting is these cards also came out. My daughter was messing with my decks. Okay, she's young. She's 4, quattro. So she was messing with my decks and these got left out. But I don't say anything is on accident. Like, God did this on purpose. Spirit said there's a message in here for you that you didn't see the last time, and maybe I didn't iterate it clearly. So let's get to articulating it and make it nice and clear, because this is now in a different position. So you have go the distance. It is time for you to start taking yourself seriously. Okay. Instagram could be significant to you. I don't know. I feel the urge to say the notification I got. It says 𝑤eani, WEANI on Instagram. I don't know. But go the distance for the regeneration that you are seeking. This feels like a part 2 to what the one that I'm going to be posting. The bottom of the deck is exchanging gifts. So you could be getting new gifts, new blessings, or like physical, tangible gifts. Not just spiritual gifts. And bro, you are going into serendipity. That's giving 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles vibes, especially with this Peace card, which also came out last time. So you are definitely seeking peace in your life. You're no longer with the shits. Like, you don't want to be out here arguing with people, fighting with people. Yeah. You're thinking about your childhood at this time. It doesn't bring back that nostalgia most people talk about when they're talking about their childhood, but you're learning to let go of that with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You're learning that holding on to that bitterness from childhood and seeking something that wasn't there and continuing wondering why it wasn't is more problematic for your soul's recovery or regeneration process than you'd like to admit. But you're finally admitting that to yourself. Specifically, I'm Sagittarius moon, Capricorn moons, Cancer moons, Gemini moons, and Aquarius moons. Y'all could be really going through it right now. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Also, Cancer risings, Scorpio risings, Capricorn risings, Virgo rising could also be significant. I'm getting some 3rd house placement. So if you know this, 3rd house placement, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn is very significant here because it keeps coming up. Taurus, that's it for now. So 3rd house placements were just stated. I don't even remember them now. Okay, so the other cards that are coming up here are the 8 of Cups in reverse and the King of Swords, but this is separate from the other message I was talking about. So the 8 of Cups in reverse is talking about finally letting go of what's not serving you. You're finally deciding that this is not the direction. This is not the direction that's going to give you the outcome you are seeking. You are seeking to be more in control of your thoughts and to be able to speak them with so much clarity. And when I'm thinking about that, I'm getting this vision of somebody that has a sword and is literally like swiping the bullshit out the air, okay? They're just whoosh, 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 whoosh. Like, that's the sound I'm hearing as I'm seeing the whoosh, whoosh. So I feel like you're a person that's slicing the emotions out the way. You're taking the emotions out of the equation, and you're just looking at the spade as a spade and deciding if this is the spade that you need to be keeping in your pocket. You're deciding if this is the deck of hands. I was saying it was a separate message, but it could be connected. But this inner child work, this pain that you've been holding on to that you finally are releasing, and this could be what you're cutting through. You're deciding that I gotta release this emotional baggage. It's really doing nothing for me but holding me back. And it's keeping me from moving into my true purpose and who I truly am and who I truly want to be. You could be a person that genuinely wants to be soft and wants to be recognized for your softness. Confirmation verb. But you've been taught, you've been shown that it's better if you suppress that. And you've been shown this like time and time again. You've been shown by multiple people in your life, not just your parents, but ex-partners, spouses. I'm hearing specifically Aquarians. So you could be an Aquarius that has felt this energy time and time in your life again. Or you could be you could have been raised or cared by an Aquarian. And for whatever reason, I'm wanting to say I'm sorry for that. I don't know exactly what went on, so I can't really speak or attest to those things. But if you would like to dig deeper with tarot and those things, now mind you, I'm not a licensed therapist or anything, so therapy like session, it's not going to be like therapy like if you went to a licensed therapist. No ma'am, no sir. Okay, so don't come to me thinking that. But we could utilize tarot in a sense like that. You can tell me what specifically you're wanting to address, and I can work with you to decipher the cards. Like, when you work with me, I'm not sitting here trying to tell you who's it and what's it. Okay, when you work with me, I'm just trying to help guide you to your truth. The way I use these cards are confirmation. In fact, I still have one card here that I have yet to turn around. Okay? I still didn't even look at it. I don't want to look at it until I show you. You get to see it first. Okay? But a lot of what I'm picking up is just self-realization, self-love, and understanding the pains that you've dealt with. And you're learning to work through them in a way I think you have not yet felt or seen anybody in your life deal with things before. And to be honest, I think it's a beautiful thing. It's very beautiful. And this is the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So you may be feeling like life is not... And I said I'd show you first, damn it. God damn it. It's because I can't read, like I can read upside down, but not when it's upside down and backwards. Although I do recognize the imagery, but my bad. It's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You're not feeling very stable. You may not even be feeling very loyal to yourself. You may be feeling out of balance. You may be operating in one aspect too much than the other. So when I'm thinking about one aspect over the other, I'm thinking your masculine energy over your feminine energy. You may be operating more out of your masculine energy or out of your feminine energy, and you don't have a balance. This is causing tension in your finances and in your physical, tangible reality. And this is causing a disconnection between your emotions and your security. Your root chakra is out of balance. You're going to need to sit down and get with that sun and balance it. Judgment in reverse. Music could be significant. You could like Amy Winehouse. And then Jessie Reyez came up. Damn it. And then the Ace of Swords freaking did come out. The Round and Round card. It was making me think of the Ace of Swords in a different deck. But needless to say, Ace of Swords still came out. And it came out with the Four of Wands. So you may be getting clarity about something that you thought was going to be more harmonious, more of a connection to you. Like something more true, more balanced, more committed. But it wasn't exactly what you thought. But you're getting clarity on this. So however that works for you. This could be literally like a marriage, a relationship. Ooh, ooh. But this reading, after this, I'm going to leave it because it ends so beautifully. Okay, so the Judgment in reverse, I was saying you're being too hard on yourself. Like you're internalizing a lot of the things that did not go well in life as a you problem. And I'm here to say you are not the problem. You aren't the problem. You've never been the problem. You never will be the problem. Now, kiddo. I'm just kidding. No kiddos. You guys be upset. I already hear some of you. Excuse me. I'm not no kiddo. I work with children, so please excuse me. Anyways, so here's the thing, dear. If you are being so hard on yourself, you're telling others it's okay to be hard on you too, and that's not okay. It is very important that you give yourself the grace that you give to others. Stop expecting all these other people to give you grace, okay? And this is not like it's my channel because you see me. I'm not talking to nobody. But Spirit is saying that the way you show up for yourself determines how others will show up for you. Okay, the way you sit with yourself, be patient with yourself, the way you try to understand yourself and connect with yourself, that's not going to allow a lot of room for people to come in and tell you anything about yourself, okay? The more you're understanding your trigger points, the better you'll be able to remove yourself before you get too triggered. This is all coming in with clarity, and I'm feeling like it's family. With the Four of Wands, I feel like it's definitely family, whether it's marital and like a divorce, separation beyond the horizon, or if it's just literally like mother, father, aunts, uncles, grandmas, grandpas, cousins, tias, tios, you know what I'm saying? Like whether it's that or if it's like the own family you created. But to wrap it up, because I said I was going to end this because the ending is beautiful. Once you heal through your inner child wounds, once you work through those and you truly acknowledge them for what they are, and you don't hide them, you don't gatekeep them, and you like speak. I don't know why he's barking. I didn't hear nobody outside this time. But things are going to move forward for you. There's going to be more emotional fulfillment. I was looking at it like this, where the Chariot's first and then the Nine of Cups. Like, this is such a beautiful message. Emotional healing is coming in. Emotional baggage is being let go and dropped to the curb, okay? If you've got, like, dumpsters, like, figuratively, dumpsters full of emotional trauma that you've been holding on to, dumpster fires. That's what I'm seeing, dumpster fires. And that's just, I'm glad you're letting that go, and I'm glad you're burning that up, because that residue on your soul, yuck. And I bet you felt it too. You were like, oh, this energy has got to go. And I agree with you. And I'm glad you let go of it, because, and I'm getting so cold. You can see the goosebumps on my cheek. Ugh. Well, some of those were acne. See? Anyways, so we're just going to wrap this up. Page of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. So something new physically in the 3D is coming in. It could be an offer, or it could just be something monetarily tangible. We have the Six of Pentacles. It's definitely, excuse me, a slow offer that's taking its time coming to you, but somebody wants to give back to you. Somebody wants to be reciprocal, but they can't do that if you ain't showing up in your true authenticity. They can't. It's about your authenticity. Don't let those things that have held you back with this Devil card, don't let these things hold you back no more. Don't let the sabotage, the self-sabotage, the self-hate, the terrible habits, the lack of confidence, the obsessing over love. Like, stop. Stop, girl. Anyways, I hope y'all clocked that tea. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Follow me on TikTok, Instagram if you want. I don't really be on there. And then, oh, I wanted to end this reading because they're sitting over here. They're so cute. Anyways, I'm going to share this. I do have some citrine in my shop. This is my favorite piece, actually, in my shop right now. It reminds me of a piece of pie. But if you're interested, the citrine clusters are in my shop. https://mo the Taropist.square.site. It's also going to be in my description box, and it's in my YouTube bio. So if you're interested, you can go get that. This is a tangerine quartz cluster. They are both known for creativity. Tangerine quartz has more of like the clear quartz properties, which is amplified, but it's in the creative sector. So it's connected to your sacral chakra and connected to your self-confidence, self-expression, the way you help present yourself in the world. This is something that you can set on a altar, okay? An ancestor altar, the same with the citrine quartz. Or citrine cluster. I don't know why I called it a quartz. And then we have this beautiful clear quartz. There you go. You can see the little pieces a little more. Let me dim it a little bit. Hold on. There you go. You can see it a little better. This is also another one of my favorite clear quartz clusters. It's so shimmery because of all the tiny quartz pieces that are in there. So like I said, if you're interested, it will be posted in my description box down below. And this chunky. She's She's a beaut, ain't she? So this one will also be in my shop. So if you're interested, go ahead and check it out. You can also book your personal readings there as well. Peace, love, and many blessings to you.